you. So this is like a proper check-in, day 18, as I just did my body stats and I am shocked. But at the same time, I do feel good despite feeling a little bit bloated. So I am bloated here, and yet I don't really care. I'm wearing a really cute outfit so that I feel really, really confident. And even more so, the aspect of you have to go in thinking, I look good, I feel good, I'm going to be great. And this actually helps a lot with my consistency in my diet, in my workout routine, and then how I show up with other people and especially my clients. So for me to, and here's the big mental shift is, if I focus on, I don't feel confident, I'm not good, I don't feel as agile, then that's all I'm going to perpetuate. And I want to always call it the self-fulfilling prophecy. Whatever you say to yourself is what you become. And I am a huge believer in self-positive talk, especially when it comes to your fat loss journey. I don't believe you should ever tear yourself down. Some people think that you should be negative and that you should be harsh with yourself. I prefer a different approach. I don't think that you should hate your body. I think you should love your body. And because you love your body, you are going to make changes. You are going to improve your diet, your workouts, your mental health, as well as your friendships, your healthy lifestyle in terms of the steps, the people that support, whether or not you drink too much alcohol, whether or not you're out late and you don't go to bed early. All of these things factor in, and especially like your social life. This is something that not many people talk about. I have had to give up a lot of friendships, and 2 to 3 years ago, I shifted my entire friend group. And I told everybody, like, I love you. I genuinely think that they are the most incredible people in the world. And that in that time period of my life, they were exactly the people that I needed in my life. And they are genuinely kind and nice, but their lifestyles don't match mine anymore. And as a coach, I want everything to align, and that includes my social circle. And as much as I wanted to stay friends with them, it was always so hard because they wanted to stay out late, or we would go out for drinks, and I was the only one not drinking, which is fine. But at the same time, I thought to myself, I would rather go out for like a workout. I would rather go to like a fitness class or go for a night run instead of just sitting at the bar and ordering water, which is fine. But I don't know, I need people that love the workouts, that love being present, and that want to be there in a way, or have the same lifestyle and the same values. That's what it comes down to, the values. And it's not that somebody's values being different is a bad thing. It's just you have to match. It's kind of like people that like chocolate versus people that like crisps. You're not going to force somebody that likes chocolate to eat crisps when they like something sweet and juicy and like actually, this is a terrible example because I'm a nutritionist, but you get the idea. Let's make a better one. People that like thrillers versus people that like rom-coms. That's a better example. I'm not going to force somebody to watch a rom-com when they obviously like thrillers. And I'm not going to force somebody to watch a thriller when they would rather watch a love story. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's going to get loud because they're doing a workout class in front of me. It's going to be really cool. And see, this is the other thing. I haven't done a workout class since. So if you've not seen my previous video about why I explain why I'm getting leaner, for multiple reasons. So first thing, my jeans don't fit. I want to fit into my favorite pair of jeans. I have the most incredible winter outfits, but I cannot wear them because I don't fit my clothes at the moment. And it's not like I'm huge. I'm not like obese or anything like that. I'm just different sizes. And today I feel really nice and toned and shredded. I tried on the jeans again today. They budge a little bit more. But I have some work to do. And when it comes to the workout class, this is the hard. I'm looking at the workout class as it's happening in front of me. So the workout class, I went to a workout class like 4 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, and I stopped midway. I didn't even finish the class. I looked at the trainer. I like the trainer. I like his class. He gives a really great class. But I was like, I can't do this. I can't do this because I felt heavier and bulkier and not agile. And I know how I feel when I'm agile. So I'm not doing workout classes until I feel better and more confident in my movements. I've been practicing the movements on my own, which I do think is important. You do have to get out of your comfort zone. So I will be at the gym. I'll do my own jumping jacks and box jumps, but I don't do this with other people because I do feel a little self-conscious. And that's actually why I love training by myself, because I know I'm in my own bubble. I don't care whether I look good or I look bad. And I don't care if I'm doing something stupid or wrong, because I'm not in front of other people and it's not on a beat. Like there's usually like a beat with a class and they have music. You have to find what works for you, but you also have to get out of your comfort zone. You have to be willing to embarrass yourself, which I've been embarrassing myself a little bit too. Yesterday, for instance, I did stiff leg deadlift and conventional deadlift, very heavy. I went with a conventional deadlift of 80 kilograms and I did 3 by 7. So 3 sets, 7 repetitions. And I wore a belt. So if you don't know, when you wear a belt, your fat bulges. And I wore a t-shirt. I always wear t-shirts with my belt, but I felt a little bit uncomfortable and I told myself, you know what? You're strong. Just keep at it. Do the conventional deadlift and go for it. And I did. And I felt really good. And I didn't care what anybody thought. And I wasn't focused on anybody else. I had my music in and I was focused on how good I was doing the form, how my back felt, because I was lifting heavy and I always make sure that my lower back is pretty good. And I was very proud of the fact that I did something in public because there were other people around. And in fact, even the guy that I like was around. And I didn't care about whether my fat was bulging or whether I felt insecure. I just thought, you have to be strong. And I do want to keep my legs. My upper body is a little bit more developed than I'd like. I wouldn't mind losing a little bit of upper body. It's not terrible. It's not bad at all. But then again, like I can lift pretty heavy, especially with my lat pull downs and my pull-ups. So I can do a couple pull-ups and especially having gained weight, I can still do the same amount of pull-ups. So my upper body is pretty nice and strong, but I'd like, um, to decrease it maybe. I'm not too worried, but I definitely don't want to increase. And then my abs, they're getting a little bit more defined again. So that is a recap of today. I'm on my period. Oh, I didn't even say it. Like, that's the main thing. I have endometriosis stage 4. I'm on my period. I feel like my garras are out. My nails are out. Like I want to claw. And at the end of the day, I'm just going through the motions. I think I'm going to do a really great ab workout and kill my abs because I have this terrible abdominal pressure and pain right here. And like, this is exactly where I feel it when my endo is acting up and especially when my period acts up. So day 1 of my period, it is usually the worst. Day 1, day 2 gets even more intense. And then day 3 and day 4 are okay. And sometimes if I'm lucky, my period will only last 5 or 6 days if I'm lucky. Sometimes it'll last a little longer. But at the moment, the last 3 to 4 months, it's actually been a little bit more regular. Um, Actually, no. Well, let me look at my stats again. I have to see my gynecologist and go over it. I'm being so, like, unfiltered with you at the moment, but I do need to see my OBGYN and ask for a hormone test. So, yeah, I think I gotta go.